If the top of your sales funnel isn't busting at the seams, then in this video, I'm gonna show you how I strategize and put things in motion immediately to make that change. You have to keep bringing new people in your sales pipeline, but sometimes you look at it and you're like, I don't have a lot of new people coming in, I'm just working all these deals. And your salespeople can come to you and say, dude, I don't have anything new. What are we doing to bring new people in? Because whatever we're doing isn't working. So they come to you, they're hungry, they want to take massive action, they want to hit their goals. Even if your goals are crazy, they come to you and say, dude, I need more people. Whatever we're doing right now isn't working. That's when you, as the manager of sales, owner of the business, need to take some immediate action. Let's break it down into a couple of key areas. The first area is gonna be outbound. Why am I starting with outbound? Because that's something that you can control. You can influence inbound marketing, you can influence inbound activity, but outbound is like, I'm gonna do this today and take action right now and make a change right now that's going to affect my pipeline. I'm gonna break the outbound methods into a couple of areas. You've got email, you've got phone call, you've got cold visits, you've got associations, you've got list building, you got videos that you can do, events you can attend, all these different things, right? You need to make that list for yourself because I don't know your specific industry or your specific situation, but you need to look at it from a standpoint of what are the different things that I can do right now to generate activity, push my brand out there, push my name out there, that'll put attention around me. Maybe in your situation, it could be a free giveaway, a drawing, some type of online event, a webinar. You want to give somebody a tour, you want to give away secret information, whatever it is that you want to do, break it into a couple of different categories. Once you have those categories broken down, you need to look at each category and list out at least 5 things that you can do today from a strategy standpoint that can impact and potentially bring in new people. Now you may end up doing it and saying, these things, this is gonna take me 2 weeks to complete. That's fine. At this point, you're just strategizing. You're listing out everything that you can do today, all the different areas from an outbound standpoint. Maybe it's calls, maybe it's adding more people to do calls, maybe it's the types of calls that you're having, the lists that you're going after in Zoom Info, or whatever your list building system is. Looking at your existing CRM, who's in my CRM, break them down into categories and say, these people are hot, these people are warm, these people are cold. Here's some new people. How do you want to hit those new people? Are you going to send them email marketing and then call them? Should you send them something in the mail? Should you do a giveaway? Should you do some sort of promotional product? Break it all down. That is going to form the basis of your strategy. Once you have it broken down into those categories and start listing out 5 things you can do today to impact it, then you need to form the action plan on how you're going to actually execute it. Put down dates behind things. Obviously, you can't do everything all at once, even if you have a team in place, unless everybody's doing nothing, which they shouldn't be because they should already be busy to justify their salary. Then you can't just say, everybody stop what you're doing, and for the next 4 days, I want you to work on this. That is going to be majorly disruptive. So you have to say, all right, these are the things I'm going to do first. First, I'm going to take a look at the current people in my CRM system, and I'm going to develop a plan of how I'm going to touch them in some way. Is it through email, phone call, personal visit, at an event, whatever it is? Break that all down and then prioritize it based on the effectiveness that you think it will have. And then you put dates behind it. If I'm looking at a 60-day strategy, which I just got done building for us internally, I got a 60-day strategy and I'm breaking it down into these areas. I know that we can't do everything all at once, so I'm gonna say, first, we're gonna want to look at existing contacts. They're gonna go into an email campaign. Once the email campaign starts, then the salesperson, the biz dev specialist is going to start calling them to follow up on those emails. Maybe some of those people we're already connected with on LinkedIn. That's gonna flow into the social media side of it with outbound, sending connection requests, sending messages, engaging with their posts on LinkedIn, and engaging with the content that they're producing, and trying to get attention around you. So they say, what is it that that person does? Or go to their website, and then from there, you have to try and hook them. If you have a little bit of money, from an advertising standpoint, you can run Google retargeting ads to where anybody that goes to your website gets retargeted your content, and you can also do it on social media and say, they go to my website, when they go to social media, I want them to see my content, so it reminds them that I'm still in the space. But first start with the outbound strategy, because that's all you can control right now. You can influence the inbound, but you can't control it. You can't take action today that's gonna bring in a literal opportunity today. The second side of it is gonna be the inbound strategy. That's where you can use things like retargeting on ads. You can take a look at your website, change some copy, add a chat bot. You can say, I want to drive people to this page. So from the outbound standpoint with email marketing, I wanna create inbound traffic, so the emails are gonna go out. Which page are they gonna land on? If for whatever call to action you have, where do you want them to go? Then look at that page and say, what should I do on this page of my website to make it to where they actually do the call to action I'm looking for them to do. Book an appointment, request information, download something, whatever it is. You're trying to drive them to do that call to action, but you probably need to change your web page so it's focused around that and optimized for that. But it's a very simple process of saying outbound versus inbound. I'm not gonna say sales versus marketing. It's just sales and marketing outbound, sales and marketing inbound. What can I do today is gonna be on the outbound standpoint. Write down the strategy, start executing it. Do not wait until we're gonna spend 4 weeks developing the strategy and then put it out there to be 60 days from now. You want to take action today. Your salespeople are hungry today. You're paying them money for a salary. They want to earn more money with their commission. They don't want to just do the same thing over and over again. So you have to be able to bring them some people or tell them things that they need to do on social or with videos or written content or images, or going to an event and doing cold visits and saying like, hey, there's 300 people in our industry that are going to be here. Go and walk that show. Empower them to be in charge of shows. What are the shows in the area that's barely going to cost us any money that you can go to and walk? Those are things that they can control and action that they can take, and it'll break up their day to where they're not just doing the same thing over and over again or one outreach strategy. So empower them to be a part of this. Once you get the strategy done, you say, all right, today's Thursday, this is gonna be implemented on Monday, step 1. Phase 1 is gonna be implemented in 2 days, in 7 days, and we're gonna start to test and measure the results and the successes. If you're struggling with an outbound standpoint, look at what you've been doing and see what's working. Look at the source of your opportunities. Look at how much traffic is going to places. Look at you made videos, what videos perform the best. That'll give you some indication and speed things up from a strategy standpoint, and then you just go into pure work mode, beast mode, execution on that. You should see massive results as long as you take action immediately. Hopefully you guys got some value out of this content. Share it with one person you know, subscribe to the channel, turn on notifications, follow me on LinkedIn. We post a ton of written content, images, and video on LinkedIn that you definitely do not want to miss out on. If you want to listen to the podcast, head over to Technical Sales and Marketing and listen to it while you do other things, and we'll see you on the next one.